All right, LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, folks, I'm going to definitely do a breakdown, a full, comprehensive power chart on this fight. I'm a big fan of cheesecake. I'm a big fan of cheesecake. I just am. I'm definitely going to break this fight down. This is going to be a good fight. Lucie Pudilova is a very good striker. Cheesecake is a grappler. Cheesecake's striking is not that great. To me, it's not. Maybe maybe she's evolved. I don't know. In a fight against Ashley, I don't think her striking was particularly that good. She just kind of did enough to get by, and that's what Cheesecake does. She does enough with her striking to get by, to keep her opponents honest. But Sara Moras she's a big girl. Okay, this is a big bantamweight. Like honestly, Cheesecake. Her ass need to be fighting at featherweight. She's a big bantamweight, and she got to cut a lot of weight. But she's going to have the size and strength advantage over Lucie Pudilova. Pudilova is going to have to keep pumping that jab. She's going to have to pump a nice, sharp jab in Cheesecake's face because she's very unorthodox, okay? The way she strikes, the way she moves is very unorthodox. So, it's really difficult to really get a bead on what she's doing, And it's almost like Cheesecake is a savage. Really. She's a straight savage. And savage meaning that you just don't, she's very, very, very unpredictable. So you have to really, really be a very skilled person to deal with her. She's not going to make it easy. She's going to get rough. She's going to, want to take the fight in close, and that's where she's strong at. If Pudilova can keep the fight on the outside, she'll completely dominate Cheesecake. But, I don't know, because to be a big girl, to be as big as she is, Sara Moras actually is deceptively fast. And she can close that distance within a second, That's how deceptively fast she is. She don't look very fast, but, man, she can close that distance down like no other. So I'm expecting this to be a very good fight. I thought in Lucie Pudilova, one of her fights, I thought she got robbed against Lena Landsberg, and I thought it was a straight-up robbery. I thought Pudilova did way more than enough to win that fight against Lena Landsberg. But, it is what it is, man. When you leave the fight in the hands of the judges, you just never know what you get. But it's going to be a good fight, man. And Sara Moras, I don't know if you guys know the story, but she actually had to, do a GoFundMe. She did a GoFundMe to, finance one of her training camps. Because, training camp for a fighter is expensive, You got to pay your coaches. You got to pay, sometimes some gyms are pretty good about it. Like, you don't have to pay off your sparring partners if you're helping them prepare for a fight as well. So it's like an even trade-off. So a lot of times if you work in the same gym, you don't really have to pay the partner because you're helping them prepare for a bout as well. So they kind of just, wash clean out of that. But, you do have to pay your manager. You have to pay these other people, And so there are a lot of expenses that go into a gym. Gyms are not, they're not just an easy, pretty penny to pay. No, you got to pay some money. And especially if you're at one of the good gyms, one of the well-known gyms, it's expensive. So, it is what it is, and you got to do what you got to do. I even, I reached out to Cheesecake, and I'm like, yo, we can, do a little bit on my channel. And she, I don't know, man, she kind of got, was like, yeah, coach, that's fine, that's cool. And then, when it was time, she just, kind of forgot. So I'm going to reach back out to her again because these are fighters, they're busy. And, I even had Rocky Pennington from a year ago. She just responded back to me, and I'm like, whoa. It's crazy, And, I don't know because Rocky is trying to prepare now. She's trying to get ready to get back into fighting. So, she's busy. So it's kind of like, oh, man. So you got to catch these fighters when you catch them because they're busy people. They don't have time to sit around on social media unless your name is Felice Herrick. Then you have all the time in the world to be on social media because your name's Herrick. Only Herrick has time. Nobody else. But this is going to be a good fight. I think Pudilova, though, this is a 50-50 fight. It's 50-50. I'm going to lean more towards Sara Moras, not because I'm a fan, but more because she's got the size advantage. She's very fast. And if she gets in close, she's going to take you down. And Pudilova, her grappling and her wrestling it isn't that bad. But to me, I think she stands better than she wrestles. That's my opinion, okay? Lucie Pudilova got some fast hands, man. Her hands are extremely fast. And she definitely got to keep Sara on the outside. She keep knocking Sara, popping Sara upside the head with a jab. When Sara try to rush in, Sara not going to be able to do nothing, okay? And eventually, them jabs, them sharp jabs to the side of the head, or them sharp jabs to the chin, right in the middle of the face, that stuff going to take its toll, and Sara, you know, going to get caught with something if Lucie Pudilova play her cards right. But I'm sure that Sara's team, they got a good game plan. They got a good game plan for Sara. Now, also with Sara carrying so much mass, Lucie Pudilova can actually, you know, drain Sara's cardio. And, you know, I saw Rocky Pennington do it. The Rocky Pennington, to me, was successful at draining Sara's cardio. Because Sara is a fast starter. She don't like to get in there and waste time. Sara Moras like to get in there, and she like to bring the action immediately. She ain't trying to fill you out. Sara Moras understands that this is the hurt game, and she's trying to get out of there in one piece. That's her mentality. And I can tell because I looked at a couple of interviews by Sara, and you can kind of get the, you know, just like she's a fighter, but, you know, Sara want to have a life after fighting when it's all over. So Sara get in there, she ain't trying to play. She ain't trying to really shake your hand. She ain't Sara trying to get in there and start banging early. So Pudilova got to be careful, but it's going to be a competitive matchup. I can't wait to see this. You guys tell me what you think. Who do you think is going to win the fight? This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.